We're gonna watch the downfall of Keemstar, y'all. I know y'all said I'm glazing in chat when I say Keemstar. Um, Keemstar is one of the most like iconic people on the internet. It's true. It is true. But the crazy thing is, yo, that's nostalgic. That is nostalgic. Real ones know. Real ones know. Crazy thing is, Keemstar, I wouldn't say he had a fall from grace because I feel like if he still wanted to stay relevant, if he still made an effort to stay relevant, he could have. It's just a matter of like what he's just getting lazy, either lazy, old, or doesn't want to do it anymore. I really can't blame him. He's been online for like a really long time, but he has cemented himself into internet history. You gotta respect that, no matter how much or how, no matter how you feel about him. You just gotta respect Keemstar and where he's gotten. You know. I hope they talk about the Alex.
I am in this for your money. And
That'd
your
be
money
funny.
only. That's all I care about.
Why am I still getting
Yo,
paid?
that's iconic. Before I was quoting LeBron, because there's like a LeBron quote in my head for almost everything, right? But I was quoting Keemstar. Keemstar was the icon for me. I don't know if y'all know.
Shamed. I feel like a fucking dirtbag, like an asshole, like a horrible.
This is gonna be fun, y'all.
Keemstar's retirement was unironically his greatest contribution.
7 months
on
ago. That's
YouTube.
crazy.
That's right. Yesterday I announced my retirement.
Oh, thank God.
Keem was
People were so happy when Keemstar announced his retirement, and it's like, why? No matter how you feel about him, he does give out news. What is it? Good news? No, I'd rather not call it good news. But he kept everybody up to date with degenerate people, weirdo stuff happening in the community. Like, it was really, really helpful. Would I say he was the best news source out? No. Scarce by far. RIP Scarce. Scarce by far was like the best news channel on YouTube. But Keemstar like was entertaining at the same time. Like, I really like how Scarce stayed out of the drama. Keemstar was like involved with it sometimes. So I didn't really like that part of Keemstar's, shtick. But yo, rest in peace, Scarce.
bad for you.
He's not dead or
Maybe
anything.
you know exact drama. Like a
He
news
don't know
channel,
you,
but
good God. But Marone, like, I'm respecting internet history. That's the difference between me and you. That's the problem between me and you. Marone, when I catch you on your strip, it's not gonna be nice. You're not gonna like it. I'll tell you that much right now. I think I might have to plug in my light and then do that because I need to plug in my controller.
let's use the term news very lightly.
Jake Paul's ex-girlfriend, Elisa Violet, is at war with Jake Paul's current girlfriend, Erica Costello.
Before Keemstar's
He did not like Erica Costello. Remember that beef he had with her? And he made like merch to mock her. And I'm pretty sure it sold out. I'm not sure. But Keemstar would actively beef with people, actively go after them. Sometimes informed, sometimes not. But mind you, he was doing this and he was a grown man. He would glaze KSI so much. It would get to a point where I was just completely tired of it. It got to a point where like I was tired of watching Keemstar in general. But it's just the mere fact that he has the connections. He made the news, And then once he kind of left, it was like, I don't know, it was kind of gradual, but I'm glad it happened the way it did.
started making these drama alert videos, he made videos trash talking players in video games where he would say things like this.
Yo, blue team, suck my fucking dick, you're gonna lose.
And also things like this.
I'm gonna bend your mother over my knees, shave her ass hair, roll it up in a blunt, and make you smoke it.
These videos did fairly well on YouTube in 2010. And let's get it straight, the things that he said in these clips was not appropriate, but you'll see it gets significantly worse. With this type of trash talking, you are going to create enemies. So when he started his Drama Alert channel, aka the news channel, he would get mass reported by the community and his channel would be deleted off of YouTube. Keemstar's format was very creative. The videos were good. He was the first kind of channel that would talk about the different types of YouTubers and would allow the community to be updated on what was going on inside of YouTube.
I'm your host,
Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Yo, I do that unironically. Like almost at least once a week. I have to
Carry out large.
I paused it. Why is that ad playing? Either way, when I start recording for a main channel video or any video in general, just when I start recording to mic test, I always say, "What is up?" Either Sager Nation or Drama Alert Nation, just because it's cemented in my brain. That is one quote. I could have dementia, and I'll be forgetting things, and one thing is gonna pop into my head. What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I even said it on stream the other day. Crazy.
I feel it is unfair to only talk about how Keemstar had an opinion of other creators and was negative to them. Sometimes if he had no opinion on the creator, it was well reported. He put a lot of time and energy into making sure he could get a team that was able to help him get good information with everything going on inside of YouTube. He really did try with his videos and put a lot of energy and effort into making them every single day. Now, like I mentioned just a little,
I don't know if y'all realize, or I don't know if y'all ever had the experience, but coming home from school, whether it be high school, middle school, I think I started watching Drama Alert in the 8th grade, I believe. But coming home, just watching a whole bunch of different YouTubers, and then going into my subscription feed and seeing Keemstar uploaded a new Drama Alert. Dude, I wish I can go back to that. I used to watch Logan Paul a lot. I'm pretty sure I told Damar this, but I remember the day he uploaded the forest video. Sorry, I was about to screw up. I remember watching it. I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy. And then everything kind of transpired after that, which was, what can you do, right? And even before that, I remember watching his vlogs, and he was in Japan, and he was just overall just being a real dummy, a real dunce, just going around Japan and throwing Pokeballs at people's cars and stuff. Like, part of me is kind of like, well, glad he found a new leaf, flipped over a new leaf. But at the same time, it's like, why was he doing that kind of stuff in the first place? I get it, views, but still, like, you weren't embarrassed? You weren't embarrassed at all?
Little bit ago, the more juicy part, the inappropriate
this is real.
reporting. When Keemstar did not like a creator, he
real.
made their life miserable. He would do everything in his power to have his audience berate them with negativity.
But don't get this wrong. I do not like Leafy. I do not like Leafy. In fact, I hope that he's walking down the road, slips on a banana peel, falls into a sewer, gets kidnapped by mutant rats that take him up into a palace, which Mr. Prince Charming comes to save Leafy. Surprise, surprise, it's Onision, and then he rips him to death.
For example,
Oh, that didn't age well. I was going to say that Keemstar, like, okay, what he just said back in, like, 2016, 17, 18 would have been okay. Leaning towards 2018, I would say it'd be a little less okay. But, and of course now it's not. But Keemstar's old. So, like, he's not going to do a whole bunch of, like, innovating when it comes to his content. So, he's just going to stay stagnant as a creator. And people are, slowly, gradually moving away from that. To the point where it's like, people don't want to watch that kind of content anymore. Like, if he said that today, if he uploaded that and said that today, people would hate him. People still hate Keemstar, no matter what he's going to do. Whether it be justified, unjustified. But, yeah, like he just doesn't have the ability to change. He's a real stubborn guy. And crazy thing is, Keemstar is a fence sitter glazer, because he just talked about Leafy. Leafy ended up here. Oh, I gotta call Leafy on stream. I love Leafy. He'll just flip the switch immediately when it serves to benefit him. You know.
Total Biscuit, who is a creator who ended up getting cancer, Keemstar reported the simple fact that he did end up getting cancer and tweeted at Total Biscuit saying that he made the news. A little bit strange.
Yo, imagine, cause that's not that's not like petty internet drama. That's him being just genuinely petty. A dude got cancer, and he's being petty about it. You made the news. You make the news.
Strange.
Yo.
The idea is that he would tweet at you or whoever he was reporting on and say, "You made the channel. It's a huge accomplishment."
Oh my
Total
gosh.
Biscuit did not take it that way. He responded to Keem's tweet by saying, "You're not the news," and ended up blocking him. And this is how Keemstar responded to that.
Look, you fucking piece of shit. I've been fucking watching you for years. I've been a fan of you for years. Out of the blue, you tweet at me, "You're not news," and then you fucking block me? Why? Oh, I've never even fucking said anything about you at all. Like, now I want to. Now I want to be like, can't wait to report your death.
Yo, because I remember that I was watching. I think I was watching the Keemstar Content Cop, and like I never knew the context of that clip. Keemstar is just a petty old man. And of course I'm not laughing because the dude has cancer. I'm laughing because of how low this guy went. Like, that is crazy. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to report you that. Yo! All because he said that he wasn't news. That's crazy.
Like, seriously, what's wrong with you, asshole?
The end part of that, where he goes, "Seriously, what's wrong with you?" just shows how crazy Keemstar is. That if you
Keem
don't
is
credit
bugging,
his
literally.
channel with being the news, that he wants to report your death and ask what's
Oh my
wrong with
gosh.
you. He would also allow people that were having mental breakdowns to talk on his platform. Now this is
Okay. I'm gonna talk about this. Because I think he's about to start talking about Etika. It is really, really sad what happened to Etika. Content creator that was beloved by many. I just really don't think that. First of all, Etika going on the show when he, of course, showed signs that he needed help way before then. So Keemstar wasn't, 100% to blame. Did he help the situation? Not at all. Did he tell Etika? I think it was like a clip of him saying like, "Why don't you just jump off a bridge?" And that clip is used out of context. I'm not a Keemstar defender, but at the same time, it's like, why would you say that to him? And Keemstar knew he wasn't all the way there at the time. And then one thing led into another. Did Keemstar directly do it? No. Was he struggling with mental health already? Yes. Did Keemstar help? No. That's the conclusion we came to today. Glad you came to my TED Talk.
debatable on whether he was actually trying to help them or just get views for himself. But based on what we know, I'm going to assume the worst. And I'm going to say that this was simply a way for him to get free views. A YouTuber by the name of Sky Does Minecraft had a breakdown about how his baby mama went on to another YouTuber's channel to make fun of him. And all that Sky wanted was to see his son. Keemstar then posted this.
I just noticed something. And stay with me here. Headphones. Hat with a logo. Beard, full grown beard. Am I Keemstar? Am I turning into Keemstar chat? Oh man, what do I do from here? Oh
Keemstar
my
was
gosh.
also-
You see how the chat went from everybody who's watching the video to you're not Keemstar, you don't have a beard. You're not getting away with a full-grown beard, bro. What? You do not have a full-grown beard? All of you, something's bad that is gonna happen to all of you. Cause why would y'all do that? Yo,
Only tell the truth.
I remember that. In Scares, I remember the drama going down, and this is where the video came out. I'm pretty sure of like him saying, "Why am I still getting hate? I apologized." Basically ruining another old man's life. And like, why wouldn't people be mad? You know, but Scarce, he helped the guy out, RuneScape Tony. Again, I'm not sure if it's the same guy. But he passed away a while ago. It's like, man, Scarce spent time with him, like in his, you know, final hours and stuff like that, or final days. Scarce is a really good guy, nice guy. He lost a lot of weight too. Everybody go subscribe to Scarce. Subscribe to the Rants VODs YouTube channel.
He wrongly accused the guy of being a pedophile, but God forbid if he has to stop playing a game to look into it. Dude, how do you know it is not the same guy? Let me explain to you, Constantine. How do you know it is not the same guy? I want to hear your evidence. Because he showed his ID. Listen, if this dude was coming back to the streaming world after being caught for being a f***ing pedophile, alright? He might think, oh, what if they find out about my past? I know what I'll do. I'll get a fake ID. Alright, that's very possible. Alright, hold on 1 second, alright? I'm gonna fucking check this right now.
He shared to his audience of millions of people that there was a child rapist streaming on Twitch. However, if you do just a little bit of research on the case and search up John Phillips, you would have seen that he was in prison. And this old man was literally just an innocent dude playing video games on Twitch.
I'm fucking livid. I just found out how they got the information on this story. You know how they fucking got the information on this story? They compared photos and guessed. And then put it in my fucking feed as confirmed. I'm gonna fucking lose. I just fired.
But like, why isn't he double checking what his, like, if he's the news, right? We know that Keemstar isn't, you know, reputable source of news. Why isn't he fact checking? Why isn't he double checking with his team? You know, cross checking. It's just complete negligence. He's doing this for a show. Show is an overstatement. He's doing this for content, for views. This isn't news to him. This is just money.
The one dude, the other dude, he's gonna be fucking gone too. I've never gotten a story wrong. It's always been someone on my fucking team.
Instead of like taking accountability for it, instead of like saying, oh, okay, we got something wrong, you know, we're trying to make everything right. I never got anything on, I never got a story wrong. It's always been somebody on my team throwing his team under the bus when he's like the face of the DramaAlert. It's crazy.
Yes, they didn't do any fucking work. I literally
He doesn't even look like him.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, okay, so basically how DramaAlert works, right, is like we have a Skype chat which everyone works in, brings in stories and stuff like that. I know it's my team that got it wrong, but I'm the one that has to take the responsibility.
But what happens when you tell millions of people that there's a child rapist streaming on Twitch? All of those fans are going to immediately look up the case, do some research, and see that it's false, right? No, of course not. You get flooded with tons of hate. Now we can see that Keemstar believes that he's right, but then he releases a video titled, "We got it wrong. We got it wrong. Oopsies."
You know I only tell the truth. And this isn't a little fuck up. This is a big fuck up. This is a serious big fuck up, to the point where I just feel ashamed. We reported a story that this Massachusetts man, John Phillips, had sex with a teen that he married in an online game in RuneScape back in 2011. And that he got out of jail and that he's streaming on Twitch again. Now the problem with this is that that's not John. And when we reported this video, a bunch of you went over and harassed this guy. Called him names, pedo, sex offender, you name it. This guy didn't fucking do anything.
He was actually
he didn't
unbearable.
do anything wrong.
Yeah.
And because of me, he was harassed for about 2 hours.
Okay, so at the beginning of this video, I was glazing him. I'm not even gonna lie, I was glazing, not intentionally, right? saying he cemented his place on the internet. But a lot of that isn't because he's done a lot of good things, you know? Like, it's because he's done so many questionable things, so many bad things, that he's just, he propelled himself to the top because of, how, like, this is the perfect example. He just ruined an old man's life. He ruined an old man's life because he didn't cross-check. This is actually very sad because he literally just ruined that man's life and doesn't seem genuine. Exactly. Did Keem donate any money to him? No. Did Keem, DM him personally saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, we did this wrong"? And the simplest solution that could have fixed all this was just checking your sources. Checking your sources instead of just reporting on the news. Wanting to be, first instead of right or something. I don't know. He just wanted the news to be, out first the quickest, not to be accurate, which sucks. You end up hurting more people than you help. Yeah, nothing you can do about it since it happened in 2016.
The video in 2021, Keemstar began promoting various cryptocurrencies and NFTs. We all remember this genre of YouTube, all of which ended up being complete scams or ripoffs in one way or another, and none more destructive than the infamous SafeMoon, which Keemstar is actually currently being sued for, where he promoted this crypto coin dozens of times, where he gave his audience instructions to hold on to SafeMoon as long as possible.
I remember when, I wouldn't even say crypto scamming, just the crypto craze, all that, talk revolving around crypto was so prevalent within the past couple of years, and now you basically don't hear anything about it, which is like, it's crazy, because I went from like, I don't want to see any of this stuff. Now that actually happens, it's like, where did it all go? What is that? Not that I want it to come back, not that I want it to buy into crypto. It's just, man, that's crazy. Because, it started off with, like, one influencer, and then, everybody started hopping on the bandwagon, and then boom, 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 the whole crypto market crashed, which sucks. Well, not for me, but I wouldn't even say sucks for them. That's what they get. That's what you get for being rich.
SafeMoon's
Fucking hypocrite.
If you thought that after this he would stop ripping off his fans because he made a ton of money on them, you're wrong. Keemstar was quick to jump on the NFT craze in 2021 as well. And throughout the next few years, he promoted so many different NFTs that are now basically worthless. It's almost impressive. He started with SVS NFT in December of 2021, rolling out the value over $4,000 and heavily promoting it. In less than 2 years, its value has decreased to under 50.
Question, are all these LA influencers huge in the US? Like, you never hear about half these guys over here. That is a good question. It just depends on who you watch, really. I would say no, because every time I see a LA influencer, I never know who they are. And I would say part of that is because I don't watch like lifestyle content. Like, I don't watch like vlogs anymore. I don't watch like 20v1 videos, stuff like that. Like, I don't watch that kind of content, so of course it wouldn't be suggested to me. But at the same time, I really don't think these people are as like rich and famous as you would think. A lot of these people are just coming from wealthy parents or whatever, and they just happen to be content creators because they live in LA. Yeah, that's because and a lot of them are cringe. Like, I hate to use that word for other content creators, but yeah, a lot of them are cringe. Especially when I don't watch their content, they just seem like they go around and don't do anything. Like, they don't put like a lot of effort into their content. Look at me making reaction videos. You got me.
Dollars from $4,000 to $50.
I only tell the truth.
The same could be said for his NFT, Psychedelics Anonymous. This has decreased by almost 95%. He is a con man, and unfortunately, a pretty successful one. But one thing is clear, he does not care about his fans, and he does not care about the people he reports about.
I think it's funny. I've been laughing for the last hour that your mom died of cancer. I don't give a fuck about any of you. I am in this for your money and your money only. That's all I care about. All right?
That's crazy.
I only do this show for money. That's it. All right? I don't do it to entertain people. That's just a fucking scam. I don't give a fuck about any of you. I really...
Listen, he's saying all this. Keemstar saying that he only does it for the money. I do it for the loving fans that love me, and I do it for... Oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Oh, that threw me off. Yeah, I love doing content. I love making content, of course. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. You know, why do something you don't like? Hopefully it starts making cheddar soon. Cheddar. I do it for the Gooby Woobies. Yes, I do. There we go. That's my true motivation. So pay your mods? What do you mean pay my mods? What do you mean pay my mods? What are you talking about, bro? You have to be a mod for at least 3 years to start getting paid for me. Okay.
really hope you die of cancer. I hate every single one of you.
That's dark.
Fuck the fans. No sarcasm. No joking. Fuck the fans. Thank you.
And let me add on to that. Hold on. This video, because I have to... Hold on. Not that I'm watching anything freaky deaky in chat. Or in YouTube. But... What was I watching? I've been dating you for almost 3 years. I'm going to start getting paid soon. I haven't been streaming for 3 years. You haven't been a mod for 3 years. The video is not showing up in my... Whatchamacallit? Never mind, it is. The video is almost done anyway. We can watch something else.